It is said that Bob Arum works to keep boxing fresh and new. And I've seen him produce some significant fights and very exciting and so forth. I'm wondering if he doesn't know about the two Russians that hold all the heavyweight championships of the world. Now, these two brothers basically, both of them seem to be, um, people who could make the basketball team. In my mind, they shouldn't be no world champ. I mean, they don't have the skills for first class world champion. The people who they fought, the British and others in Europe. I mean, European don't seem to be a premier boxing place. You had Bruno in the past and all that. I mean, Lennox did bring some miracles up to Europe after sort of throwing a coup in Canada. However, I think that Bob Arum should go ahead and get these two guys to fight now. They're pledging not to, and if they don't want to fight and defend the title, just strip them and let us move on again. Disqualify them for life. They've made enough money, and they're not adding anything to the boxing. When the South African beat one of them, both of them have the same type of skill. They use that left hand corner and then try to knock you up. And just like Pacquiao and just like all them, you stay away from that left hand and you move to the left and so on. You stand a real good chance of winning them. I see when they get into difficulties, you could see them. You could see the true fighter, amateurish, mediocre, and nobody. I think what's happening is this: that these Russian guys seem to convince the opponents that they're avid communists. They were opposed to Stalin, and they fought the KGB, and they're doctors in science and so on. And people say, "Oh boy, they must be real good." But if you watch them fight, I mean, even some lightweight would beat these guys, man. They don't have a repertoire of responses and skills to put them nothing together. It's just the same old. The tall, the lead back when you come into the head, and the pushing out that long mantis hand and so forth. So, Bob Arum, I don't doubt that you're a man that brought freshness and newness and style to boxing, but get these two Russians to fight, man, or let them go and let us get the boxing moving on. I mean, I miss the Alis and the Spinks and some of those top guys. Even Larry Holmes, wasn't such a classic fighter, and I want to think that Larry Holmes might even be there. So let us, get rid of them, and we could get some new blood in, some new guys, because like nobody thinking that these guys could be beaten. They're just thinking that they're invincible. And where are the people like Dundies who could come with strategies that neutralize anything that you put together? And then, of course, you need smart boxers like Ali who, could really keep a level head and concentrate on the technique and make it work and so on. So I think that we need to get rid of these Russians from the Ukraine, wherever they're from, and let us get some new blood in and some talent, and let us move forward, man. They're just holding up the boxing heavyweight. It's not exciting again, Bobby Arum.